Good morning, everyone. Christy Howard here with Empower Network, and today I have quite a treat for you. It is a little bit of insight into my world that I've been working from home almost a month now, going on. This is my third week, going on my fourth week, and I've come up with 5 internet small business tips to give you success working from home. So, first off, working from home and your schedule. It is very hard for some of us to maintain work-life balance when you start a regimen of working from home. Most people either fall in one or two categories before they correct it. The first is they work all the time because work is always there. There's always more to do. So you just work, 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 and you're working 16 plus hours a day on your business. And some of us, because of we are at home and we're distracted by other things, be it the TV, be it our children, other family members, doing other things around the house, whatever, you don't get anything done on your business. So you're the opposite. You're not being productive and you're not being successful at working from home and being productive with growing your business. So you have to make sure that you apply the same rules that you would apply if you were going to a corporate sector job or any private sector job where you would be going to a traditional office, and that is that you need to set yourself a schedule and you need to stick to it. Um, that's very, very important to your success and to your happiness with your choice of working from home, because you don't want to um, work from home and you're thinking it's going to be great, and then you find that you're miserable because you have not put the right controls in place to make your experience positive. So you must set a schedule. Working from home can give you cabin fever. I have begun to experience this and I have done some things to combat against it. One of the things that I do is I have my out days. And what is an out day? Because I am still trying to get a steady income coming in the house, I have to capitalize on my out days, and I try to schedule as many things as I possibly can on my out days, meaning that all of my appointments, if I have doctor's appointments, business appointments, I try to schedule in some leisure time with friends to meet for breakfast, meet for lunch, those types of things, visit family. I try to do those all on my out days. That's when I go get my groceries, um, run my errands. I do that on my out days. When I go on my out days, I also pack my laptop and all of my goodies, my tripod, my camera, anything that I need to work, and I take that with me. And I will work from the Panera Bread or the Starbucks or anywhere where I can get free internet access. Or sometimes, depending on if I have paid for my jetpack for the month, my Wi-Fi, I'll go to a park, or because the weather is nice now, so it's nice to get outside somewhere and work for a change. So have an out day, at least one out day a week, in addition to your weekend, will help you overcome the cabin fever. What I also do is I go out for walks. I go out and take breaks just to get out, get some air, get some sun. I've learned who most of my neighbors are. I know who my mailman is now. Hi, Matt. So just combat against that, because a lot of us can't just stay cooped up in the house all day slaving away at the laptop or the computer. Make an effort to remain social and relevant to friends and families when working from home. Look, when you start a business, any business, be it from home, be it traditional business, brick and mortar, whatever, it's a very daunting experience. It's an overwhelming task. It's going to take just about everything that you have, but you cannot forget about your family and friends. And I say this, please take my advice, because I wasn't very good at doing that. And thank God that I have very good family and friends that have not thrown me away as a result. But for me, it was like when I made the decision, and I was kind of like nose down, buried in my work, trying to get things done so that I could be successful. And I didn't do a good job of keeping in touch with people. There's still people I need to reach out to. But those people that are your real friends and the family that is really in your corner, they will be behind you no matter what. but you need to do your part too to make sure that they know that you're still alive, you're still breathing, you still love them. And even if it's just a quick phone call, a couple of times a month, once a week for those that you're a little bit closer to, but just make an effort to stay in touch with people. And I try to do that through phone calls, text, email. I use whatever media I can, and I try to do that like during my breaks because I tend to work in sections or in blocks. When working from home, time management is key. So I just told you I like to work in blocks. The first thing you need to do is you need to decide how long are you going to work. For me, I try to work between 10 to 12 hours, and that includes my stopgap projects like my eBay work as well. So I generally try to work 12 solid hours a day. And that's because right now I'm just getting started. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to learn. That includes my personal development, my reading, that includes my blogging, my posting, that includes my eBay work, posting to eBay, responding to my customers, that includes my marketing. That's everything. 12 hours, I try to be solid, solid, solid and do that. And I take breaks throughout. So I like to work in 45-minute blocks. Like I try to go hard, especially with my marketing. I go hard for 45 minutes, meaning I'm not being distracted. I'm not looking at Facebook. I'm not checking email. I'm going hard for 45 minutes, writing a blog post, making a video like right now, editing a video, posting to classified sites, making ads, whatever it is. I go hard for 45 minutes. And then I reward myself at the end of that 45 minutes. You reward yourself and you take a break. And that's your time to get away from the laptop, rest your eyes, go get something to drink, have a snack, take a walk, call a friend, say hi, get on Facebook for a few minutes, whatever it is, whatever your guilty pleasure is, go ahead and reward yourself then. And this is important because working from home, you don't have anybody there to say, "Hey, good job, Christy. You're doing a great job. That was a great article." So you have to build in your own self attaboys. And those attaboys are going to drive you, and those small achievements when you feel like, "Oh, I've gotten this accomplished in that 45 minutes," you can feel good about it, and it'll help you recharge and get ready for the next 45 minutes. And you're going to need that to drive you because you got to find a way to stay self motivated when you're doing at home business, because you're not going to always have someone in your corner going, "Woo, go Christy, go." So I have to do that for myself, which I do all the time. "Woo, go Christy, go." I'm a little silly, I know. Next, make sure that your actions match your priorities and that your priorities align with your goals. What do I mean by that? Oh boy, have I learned this the hard way. I have a couple of other projects that I work on just to bring some money in to my household right now while my internet marketing takes off and I build a stable passive income with Empower Network. Um, the major thing that I do is eBay, and eBay is a great way to make money on the side. It's a great part-time business, but it takes a lot of energy, effort, work. It's not easy. And depending on what strategies you use to acquire your merchandise that you're going to sell, it can be very time consuming. And for me, I found that I was spending my best hours, what I consider my best hours, which are my morning, my from the time I wake up till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, are my best, most productive hours of the day. That's when I'm at my best. That's when I am the most productive. That's when my mind is really turning and working. So I was spending those hours doing eBay. And then when it was time to start my marketing, which is my primary goal and my primary business, my Empower Network, my blogging, my marketing, um, I was tuckered out. I was beat because I had already put in about 6 to 8 hours doing eBay. And I couldn't give my best to my primary goal. So make sure, so that's what I mean. I was busy, I was doing stuff, I was being productive, but I wasn't being productive towards my primary goals. So make sure that your actions, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, line up with your primary goals, and make sure that your priorities are also aligned with those goals. The things that are most important should be the same thing, should match up with your top goals. You know, like, yes, getting my packages off for eBay is important and it is urgent, but it is not my top priority. But I make sure that I build in time almost every day now. I leave them with Matt. Matt can take my packages, so that saves me time from having to drive to the post office every single day. As long as I can catch Matt from 2 to 2:30 when he comes, I can give him my packages. That saves me about 20 to 30 minutes of going to the post, getting in my car, using my gas, using my time, and delivering my packages. So make sure that you're Make sure that your actions match your priorities and that your priorities align with your goals. And that's it for my top 5 ways to help you. And I hope that trying to make this bigger. And I hope that this information is helpful for you. I hope that those of you that are considering home-based business or considering internet marketing or whatever, that this video was helpful for you and that it gave you some information to consider as you start your journey, or maybe you're already on your journey like I am and you're running into some of the pitfalls that I've run into. But either way, please leave your comments down below. I would love to hear from you. If you have some additional tips, I would love to hear those too. If you want to leave a video response, that's always awesome and much appreciated. I really look forward to hearing from you guys. And if you want to know more about Empower Network, this video isn't over. At the end of this, I'm going to give you a little clip slideshow that tell you a little bit more about Empower Network, some of the success stories and what we're all about. And you'll have an opportunity to click my link below and to see about joining my team with Empower Network. So make sure that you click the link below and leave a comment if you like. And I will see you guys later out in cyberspace. This is Christy Howard signing off with Empower Network. Click the link now. Bye.